Right. No, I got it. Yo. We coming in on this. No, this plan.
All right. Well, episode 6. Cheers to episode 6. The Trio Pod. I am Christian. 1/3 of your host. Janice on my right.
Mookie.
Falynn on my left.
I'm Falynn.
What's the dealio?
What's up? Is it good?
Is it good?
Mookie has made us an amazing cocktail.
It's good.
I hope you guys have your cocktails. So what is it doing? And we got our Trio Pod glasses. So there's that.
It's something. It's giving a
It's
little
the
something.
okay. How do you pronounce? I don't want to sound all ignorant. Is it Clico?
Yes.
Okay. Clico and shit.
They call me Rose. They call me Young Nipsino. Rose Clico. Is this the same thing? No? Is it or is it
okay? So we're drinking Clico and Crown Apple.
Very refreshing.
Gets the insides very warm.
Ooh, not warm insides, girl. What is tea with that?
What is it giving?
Right.
A little something.
What's good with y'all though?
I'm good. I just noticed Mookie said her name like she be saying hi to people when she walk into a room or whatever. Like Mookie do a general hello with her hand like this.
That means that covers the whole room.
The whole room. Like if you ain't catch it, then I don't know what to tell you.
Absolutely. That's hilarious.
Presidential.
But I've been working on that because people have taken offense to it through the years. So I'm like, okay, I need to be a little bit warm to people. So they don't think I'm such a bitch. Like, I'm not.
Oh my
Fully.
God, Mookie, you didn't even say that confidently.
No, I really,
Exactly.
but
I think in order, I've always said I think
really mean
you're
that.
the
Like,
nicest. Well, she
That I know.
She's PC,
right.
so
Thank you. Not the
like
nicest.
a lot of y'all, she don't really fuck with y'all
At all.
but she has a little more grace and
Not grace.
I fuck with you. Thank
Love and grace and shit.
I just started caring about motherfuckers like me. Like, oh, people gotta like me to buy my shit. Okay, let me figure that
They
out.
really do.
But
Right.
That's how I felt. Like, okay, people, I'm just used to people not liking me. I don't like it. So I would try to make adjustments. Like, what do people be saying? They come back, let me fix it.
Not
Then
make
they go
adjustments.
phony.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
seriously. Like,
I get
she
it.
thinks she X, Y, Z. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
But sometimes it's fucky. But at the end of the day, I don't want people to think I'm just such a bitch. And I'm not.
Right. No, that stop money, that stop relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not a bitch and I don't want
that's
your
over.
man. Like,
And
it's
I don't want your man.
And I don't want your man in that
Let's
order.
make that very clear.
like, I don't. Like, it's
Don't
one
want
or
your
two.
nigga.
Okay.
Trust me.
Well, how was
I don't
Mother's
check on
Day?
me. He do.
He does.
Oh my God,
Facts.
trail
check
lives.
on me.
Facts.
Trail lives. Okay.
Anyway,
Right. Well, how was Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was awesome. Mother's Day was good. Of course, I was arranging. Thank you
The
to
whole
everybody. Thank you to everybody who ordered. I said to myself that you have to be careful what you ask God for and what you pray for, because I thought to myself, this volume of orders, even though it was a very small order in comparison to a lot of the bigger flower shops and things like that, I was still like busy from start to finish. Like I barely had
That's a blessing.
minute to
Bring
just.
your arrangement.
Okay, so let's see. This is one of the arrangements that I did. This is just with the leftover flowers that I had left. Flower Child, Flower Wild on Instagram. Y'all hit me up. And thank you to everybody who ordered. Like,
Thank
it was a lot of
you.
love that y'all showed. I appreciate that. Black
Please
business.
support a black female.
Yes,
Black
Black
entrepreneur, black florist.
So that was good. My boo got me Mother's Day stuff. My baby daddy, hit me up.
Everybody came through.
Everybody came through. Girl, I spent some time with my mom. We had fun.
I saw
just
Miss
kicking
Fat,
it.
y'all in the backyard.
Girl, Miss
chilling.
Fat, you kicking it now.
Yes, that's good. Isn't that dope though?
Damn it.
Excuse me, Mike.
I
Excuse
did
me.
the same thing.
Like it's so cool just for her to. I think she has more comfortability with knowing like, okay, she's okay, because I'm her
Yes.
only baby, so she
Yes.
always has wanted to just make sure I'm independent, I'm okay. But now that she sees me kind of like really adult status, grown shit, then she's kind of like, okay, she all right.
No
now we
matter
can kick
how
it.
old you get.
So yeah, how about you?
It was fun, actually. We went to Disneyland. I would say California Adventure. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, girl. Same ticket.
It was really, really nice. We got our money's worth. The lines were short. It was a nice day. Grandma was out there.
Girl,
Shout out to BJ. She hung through.
how amazing! Because was she walking?
Yes, with her walker.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Grandma is 82. And she just had a ball. She was just so happy that we took her out. Like we was going. I'm like, we're not gonna leave you at the house and shit.
Girl just shivering in the corner. Come on, Granny.
I'm like, Granny, we not about to leave you at home while we out functioning at Disneyland and shit.
Y'all don't
Like,
fuck with me like that.
yeah, but my grandmother could be. Y'all know how BJ is, so she knows like that could have stopped her from coming.
Right.
But overall, we had an amazing time. It was so fun. I swear I haven't had that much fun in a long ass time.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time. So the kids were acting right. It was only Elijah and Tori.
Right.
Elijah's 18, so he's on grown man status, low key.
Like, I'm kicking with the fan. It's my family.
Yeah, and Tori was really good. So she wasn't bratty. She wasn't whiny.
Right.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. And then I got, some money and some cards from
I know that's right,
the other
money.
side of the family, and it was just nice overall.
Nice.
So, yeah.
What about you, Mook Mook?
I had a really good Mother's Day.
How's Miss Linda? Miss Linda, I love you.
Yeah.
Miss Tammy,
We
I
love you. Thank you for
Miss
birthday,
Tammy, I love you
Mookie.
too. But yeah, I love Linda like so much.
She's good. She had a good day. And that's all you could really want from your parents. Like, as we get older, you just want them to be good, be happy, and enjoy the days. And,
Right.
And then
just
Niecy's here too.
Work,
Right?
yeah. So it was
Hey,
good.
Niecy.
It was good. We had an overall good day. Like, I was down for the count. I saw like my aunt came over. It was just good. It was just good to be around people.
Around
We were
family.
So restricted.
Yeah.
Last year, it's like I just appreciate just everything. And Mother's Day
What was going on last Mother's Day? I don't even remember. COVID, y'all got me. My brain
That made a
froze
year
and
for
shit.
my business, so that was exciting because that's when I launched my business.
Well,
so
that's
I kind of marked
we need a
that.
round of applause.
A lot of businesses were birthed in
thank
COVID.
you.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
We
so
had
around that
downtime to
time.
really create and come up with some dope shit.
Speaking of,
Right.
okay, let's transition into that. Okay.
Well, the blessing is, we're going to just segue right into it, is
Girl,
that we have locked in the Regency West for, we're going to drop the genders. So we're going to call it music. This year is the 5th annual music and media event.
Wow.
Because we're merging the men and the women. As you all know, this started in 2017.
Right.
March would be the month for the women.
Right.
July would be the month for the men. And, we have 2 events a year. So again, this year we're merging women and men. I'm very, very excited who we have locked in so far. I am not going to give away anything.
Okay.
So I want y'all to be surprised and shit and buy these tickets.
Okay.
But it's going to be so amazing. I was praying and manifesting Leimert Park.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you, I'm
It
seriously
couldn't be a better place for us.
I was so manifesting it, and I really wanted outdoors. I just wanted I wanted it community based. I wanted it black.
I know that's right.
I wanted it brown. I wanted it to feel like us. I'm so tired of having to feel like we got to go to Hollywood or venture outside of our own community just to function or just to
Right.
go to events or
Right.
even music festivals. Like, there's nothing in our own backyard.
Where they come up here. Well, now that the stadium is in Inglewood, I
It
guess
will change.
It won't be Inglewood for long. We'll see.
It will change. So I'm really excited. It's very, very stressful planning an event. Every single year, I think this is where my anxiety kind of flares and shit, because it gets very stressful because of the bulk of it.
A lot of planning.
And the bulk of it I am doing by myself. By the grace of God, I do have a team. I have Janice. I have other helpers like Monique
Mo?
and shit.
It's Mo.
Monica.
Is her name Young Mo on Instagram?
Yeah.
It's your girl. It's
your girl Mo.
It's your girl Mo. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to her. She be grinding.
So
So save the date.
save the day, July 25th.
July
Save the date. You
25th.
sure you don't want to just give them maybe like one hint of the level that you're doing with one lock in? You have any confirmed you wanted to say?
Girl, I said, okay, y'all can count how many times I'm going to touch my hair in the episode.
Right. I'm
Last
gonna
time
think
was like, girl, trying to get this.
Because it's is that Brazilian wavy?
Girl,
What is that?
this is girl. I got this in Compton, girl.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
even trip. She did me
It's
a
laid
solid.
though.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
you got the
it.
baby hairs laid.
I appreciate
The
it.
fact that you still have baby hairs is what's hitting.
Oh my God, that's the real tea. That's
No,
the
for
real
real,
blessing.
for real. The fact that you still have them.
Oh my God, by the
and
grace of God.
we are like, hunching over closer to the 40
Closer
side
to
of
40
shit.
than not.
Right.
Hilarious.
But I'm not gonna give away any tea. I'm not ready.
Not yet.
I want y'all to be surprised. But Falyn's performing.
Well, that's one.
That's
Falyn's performing. Falynn is coming out.
I'm
to perform.
so excited.
I'm excited for you.
I'm really excited.
So I'm really glad, low key. I'm really glad that you decided to. I was
Yeah.
hoping that you would. What can I help with the planning? No, bitch. That's not really what I wanted. I wasn't gonna put any pressure behind it.
And let me tell you why. Just, for the artists out there, for the people that perform, the artists out there and whatnot. To get in front of people, to get on a stage and to perform and to bare your soul and give yourself how Erykah Badu always said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. That was some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really give your all, and it takes so much to get up there, whatever, and to perform. But you have to remember your why. And so I had to kind of check back in and figure out, like, okay, well, why do you what is the music to you? What does it mean to you? What is it that you're hoping to share with others, because it's not just about you. I'm a vessel, whatever inspiration comes through, whatever, my father and, the spiritual forces that be, and I just am a vessel, and it's more so about touching other people. So it's like, once you take the pressure off of it being just solely about you and having it be like that narcissistic thing, then you're like, I could touch people. I could heal people. I've been healed through music. Yeah. So I know it's possible.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? I've been singing and writing since I was 12 years old. So super, super excited.
So what was your hesitancy? Like, why were you hesitant at first? Because you felt like you weren't prepared?
I just feel like I wasn't prepared, girl. My dude got my ear, whatever. Like, you got 3 months. Like,
right.
What do you mean you not prepared?
And that's what I was I'm with Chris, low-key. I'm like, bitch, you got more than enough time. But who am I to say? You're like, I can't really... But I was thinking that, like, it's so much time to prepare.
Girl,
but I didn't, I don't want to be that forced. And
it was probably a little bit of fear in there, too. You have a fear of not executing the way that you see it in your mind or whatever. Absolutely. I watched, what's Beyonce's special that she has for Coachella?
Homecoming, yes.
So I watched Homecoming, and like anytime I watch Beyonce, like we've seen Beyonce, I've seen Beyonce live like 3 times. She is like,
I know. I love Homecoming though.
I can't even watch. I literally
get chills when I watch Homecoming.
Well up with tears because what people need to understand about true showmanship is that it doesn't just come by the skin of your ass just because you wake up and you just get cracking like that. Like everybody from Michael Jackson to Beyonce, both Virgos by the way. They worked their ass off. Yeah. Beyonce said she went on a diet for like 3 months. They were rehearsing for 3 months.
Yeah.
You would think Beyonce Beyonce ain't got to rehearse like that. She went hard for 3 months straight. Mm-hmm. Didn't eat no carbs. Didn't eat no sugar. Didn't drink no alcohol. Like discipline. Yeah. Listen. By the time she got on that stage, bitch, that bitch said, like, she was ready, okay? So, just that inspiration and just wanting to aspire to the people that we grew up on. We're kind of in that area and age bracket, too, where we saw, like, the true showmen.
Yes.
And, you want to be able to honor that and be able to follow that and serve that as well. So, I mean, I just have to check back in with stuff. Like, girl, all this other stuff you're thinking about, like, you got it. Like, just hustle up and, I'm excited. So, y'all will see me at the...
And it's home for you.
And it's home, baby. Vernon and AF.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I mean, it was a couple of different pockets from King to Vernon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of I'm getting a lot of this cattiness from women and all this women empowerment and let's work together and let's stick together. It's cap.
Girl.
Speed it up.
No, speed it up.
It is cap.
Speed it up. It's hilarious. Right.
It's cap.
It's
because
fake.
when it really comes down to when it really comes down to the work, let's join forces, it's a void.
I'm going to tell you this. I've said this to Christian before. People do not like to give you information if it will cause you to outpace them. Period.
It's correct.
You know what I mean?
It's correct.
That the game is to be sold, not told. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Nobody want to really link up. Nobody want to collab. And I love... My favorite saying is nobody wants to fuck with you until they know who fucks with you.
That's an LA shit too.
That's for sure in LA. That's like,
an LA shit.
Don't come around me with that shit.
It's because
it's like
the second one person, like, I don't even want to say level up because it's really not. But once they feel they've advanced a little bit and you reach out to them, they want to like little sis you, like big bro you or whatever. You know what I mean? I think that shit whack. So we honestly always talking about women empowerment, but that shit is fluff. Like, it's all cap. Niggas ain't helping nobody. But themselves.
It look good. I've heard so many negative stories about women that be going to these women empowerment seminars.
It's cash.
And they have the girls that do the hair and they have the beauty, the clothing lines, and they got they BBLs and all that shit. And so they all pull up, girl, and do the whole, we about to show y'all how to be a boss bae. And then they go to the things or whatever, and they don't really give them any solid information, any pertinent information.
And that's why it be so...
And some of them even have like poor attitudes, and they're not willing to really, like you said, give the information or whatever. Bitch, what you really need to do, fuck all them seminars, you need to get on the grind, bitch, and Google and YouTube and find the information
and figure it out.
And figure it out.
It's trial and error with this shit.
Straight up.
It's trial and error.
And no easy ways.
Nobody handing out... Here's a whole vendors list where you could probably just pull from any one of them. Nobody's doing that shit. Nobody is handing over the plug on anything at all.
Do you feel like they should? Because it's also the element of... I guess it just depends, because it's also the element of some people come in and want the plugs without having put in the work.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not going to give you all my game and after I done paid my dues and you haven't...
I'm willing to school you.
I'm not going to give you the... Yeah, because, like...
Even if you haven't paid your dues?
Because I don't know what you've done. Somehow we've ended up here. I can give you all the information. It's up to you what you do with it.
Right.
That's a fact too, though.
You can have... Mila told me a long time ago, I forgot who told her this, but they was like, I hate when people don't know how to use their contacts. You can have all the resources in your phone and still not know how to apply the shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can give it to you.
That's
like,
true.
My gift is to pass this shit along. What you do, it is your business.
And it's also the thing, too, on that side, it's just kind of like, regardless of what you do as far as giving out information, nobody else can do what you do like you do it.
Absolutely.
So there's no
it.
worry or need to worry of anything as far, you know what I'm saying, as far as just sharing the resources, sharing this, because it's more than enough.
Really
like,
and we're talking about little... small stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like pieces of information.
Right.
If it will outpace you, people will not give it to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, no, they can use this. Yeah. Nobody gonna say, oh, here. It's simple shit. It could be a fucking apartment opening.
Yeah.
And niggas want to slide that information.
They don't want to give you that app.
No, it could it could be the smallest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Nigga, a Clubhouse invite at the time when it was popping, when it was hella informative.
Niggas didn't want to get it right.
Niggas was not passing the invite. Like, really? What the fuck? I remember I put Morgan on. I slid that invite to Morgan and that shit, and she made so many connects off that shit.
Right.
So many. And I could have been salty, like, no, let me not. But that's my cousin. Like, here you go.
Hey, Morgan.
And hey, Morgan, Mayhem Swim. But for real, she's like, she made a lot of connections, and her business is doing well.
Right.
For sure. That shit happened to.
She looks fabulous, by the way.
She does.
You're into that body, girl.
That shit ended up growing her YouTube even further. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
just
But just small information. We ain't even talking about real big plugs and play. We talking about just shit.
Give me a little, like...
That's how I feel like... Well, me personally, that's exactly why I feel like I'm setting the platform or creating the platform that I am, because I want you to have access to the people,
to the information.
And anytime anybody ever asks me for a phone number, how did you do this? I'm always passing it, because I know what God has in store for me is what He has in store for me.
you.
And I have been blessed beyond measure.
Right.
It's so many blessings and things that come up for me.
Right.
And I know it's because I truly and sincerely, like, my heart is genuine and sincere when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's exactly why I've created my platform, because I want y'all to have access to this shit.
And you know how many people act funny with simple ass information.
They act funny with me.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you doing the event.
Right.
So it makes you want to create some
You
shit
invite
like
what's crazy is you are inviting somebody on to be a part of it, and they trying to act like
and they say, I'll get back to you.
No, bitch, don't get back to me.
I will help
you.
Do
not get back to me.
I will help you with every part of the event. I will not contact anybody.
You don't want no parts of.
Personally, like, I don't do well with rejection.
I know.
You know, all these fake ass Lamerck connects was connectless. You know what I mean? Like,
and let me tell you, it's crazy because more than half of it is rejection. You're hearing no's, and you're being
that's the industry.
Yeah, like, you're hearing a lot of no's. You're hearing about it's not for me. It's not my thing. Or even if y'all want all these super bags, y'all didn't even get a bag from the other shit. So y'all asking me for a bag
it's so irritating because I won't give away any spoilers, but it's kind of like
somebody must have acted an ass.
No, it used to be big low key. Like,
it's like. The people who we're just trying to see how to get in is acting funny, but it's people who are already on that's willing to participate. That's the crazy
strange.
part. That's the
crazy part. How you be saying those that have the niggas that be acting funny that don't have the money, and then the ones that have the money, they the ones that's the most comfortable and secure. So.
And that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
The people with the access that actually have the fame and the name.
Yes, yeah, they're on board for sure. Let me know. I'm all in. I'm locked in. Let's XYZ.
Girl, well, fuck them.
Nameless.
Because y'all will be tapping in at some point. Sure. Y'all gonna be tapping in, and that's cool too. And then the ticket is gonna go up.
I'm a rocket till the wheels fall off. I'm gonna be dead fucking tired, one eye open, making sure this shit is successful, making sure it.
We haven't signed the deal, so I'll wait. I was gonna mention our Juneteenth event, but
no, that's inked in. We can.
Oh yeah,
it's inked in.
Yeah,
we can't give out too much info, but we will be at Juneteenth.
Yes,
which is also in Lamar Park.
Which is also look at the Divine.
And we're gonna stop there. We can't give up too much info.
Vernon and 8th Ave is all I'm saying. I mean, I grew up right down the street, and I had a job right there. Do you remember when I worked for Miss Aneva? I don't know if you remember.
I don't.
Miss who?
Her name was Miss Aneva. Miss Aneva. I don't know where you are. She was because you know a lot of the storefronts there, whatever, for clothes were like African garb and stuff like that. And so she was a beautiful Amazonian princess type lady or whatever. She allowed me to work in her store and be her assistant. And it was right across the street from where the water fountain is and all that or whatever, like a couple of doors down from the beauty college. She made my prom dress, like right in Leimert Park. So
and then you worked at the Crenshaw Mall.
I had 3 jobs at the Crenshaw Mall.
Was it rave or something?
I worked at Sears and they found out I was 15, so they fired me. I worked there for 2 days. Then I was trying to hustle because my mom wasn't trying to buy me the clothes that I was trying to wear. Girl, I was trying to get lit, and she was like, "I'm not buying it." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." And so then I did work Forever 21. I worked at Rave. I think those were the only 2.
You know.
I was thinking about art. We worked a lot of jobs. We worked at Foot Locker together. Like
y'all did. Y'all did. I was mad about that. I'm like, I want to work at Foot Locker. What the fuck?
Bitch, we lasted 3 months.
Y'all had a discount too on the shoes?
We did.
It wasn't a big discount.
It was probably like little 10%.
When Jay-Z dropped his shoes, like family and friends there or something like that, girl. I had Lamont come there and buy the shoes.
Not Lamont.
My mom and Lamont came right up the girl. They got that little 30% discount, the little shine.
Right. Okay.
We was low key getting on at the Foot Locker though. That shit lasted 3 good months.
That was cute.
It was just the outfit.
And then I was home. Mary used to work at Hometown
Buffet. Girl. She told me you used to be eating in that kitchen. eating them.
I will never in my fucking life work in the food industry. God willing.
You work at Hometown Buffet?
Yes, the one in
Westchester.
Yes,
that's crazy.
So,
I don't remember that.
Our first jobs were together.
Right.
Girl, that Caesar satellites had them gloves on.
No, not doing it.
That fried chicken was OD.
Oh
my God, that kitchen used to look so nasty. I would never. Y'all nasty. That's why y'all shut the fuck down now.
That's what they did shut down.
That's why y'all shut the fuck down. COVID did not last, y'all. Shout out to Sizzlers. I see Sizzler hanging in there.
Sizzler doing that shit.
They can go.
Sizzler can go for real, but they hanging in there. That's the only buffet still standing.
It's probably about time. My mama loves Sizzler too. I be
Grandma,
like, Miss Fat. Oh shit. Piling it on and shit. I'm like, girl, we can't go to the Cheesecake Factory. Like, you know,
Sizzler is down the street too, in a hood near you.
We trying to pass salad plates. Like, if y'all don't just buy the damn plate, like, relax.
Oh my God,
it's just a mess. Like, if we can afford it, it's just kind of
we
like,
got it a little bit. We can get something to eat.
We can buy a dinner plate, y'all.
We can get something to eat.
This ain't back then,
right?
Like, why are we still doing old habits,
girl? Right.
All that shit is teeth.
Different time.
I don't want none of that. Take me to the what is it? Would you say the
Cheesecake
Factory,
CPK
or
some little low-key shit. Yeah, we go to Fridays.
Fridays
was our spot.
Yeah, Fridays is bump. Did we meet Mike Smooth there?
Did we meet Mike Smooth at
No, we didn't meet Mike. No.
We was there with him one day, though.
I don't know where we met Mike Smooth.
We were there. Go away, though.
We were there with him, though, in the Ladera Center. Yes, we were.
There's been a grip of Ladera Center
link-ups and
days.
I remember when the inception, like when niggas met him. I just don't remember if it was at that Fridays or not. But we was like the youngest bitches in Fridays at one point.
That was fine.
Fridays was popping.
Girl, now we on the other side and shit. Like, bitch, who was you?
We'll be at the Regency afterwards and shit.
We will. Right. The youngest bitches there, too.
All the aunties is looking at us like, what y'all doing here? Y'all stealing our old daddies and shit?
Yes, as y'all stealing our outfits. So, like, why do you have
y'all stealing the young niggas and shit? What you mean? They be stealing the young niggas.
That's a bar.
Some of them.
They got a house and shit and collateral and all kind of other shit or whatever. Like, come over here, you can, I can help you set up your 401k.
Who wants the young peen? Like, it just they ooze. I want young peen. Like, they just ooze. They can't even help.
I pray to God, God, please just make sure my man is around the corner quickly. And
like, you don't want to be into that.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be. No, please,
that's probably
Lord,
fun.
I'm praying
because y'all do know that the older men get their sex drive drop, and the older we get, our sex drive raise up.
Yeah.
So to match up with a man that's similar in age or older is difficult because their sex drive is not the same. And that becomes a problem.
I mean, I know how I am over good peen now. I don't want to be 55 with some good peen. Don't know how to act and shit.
You know,
his second baby and shit. Like, you gotta be
not his second baby, bitch.
Not at 55, sis. No.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it has gone, and I'm 36, and my shit is out of control.
Sex drive. Yeah, it gets more and more and more. The older you get, the more it enhances and increases. So.
What is that, like a
I don't know. I think it's God saying, "Let me help y'all out," because we always, you know what I'm saying. It's always the men. These men just out here fucking. So for us,
that's the curse.
It's like this is our time.
I mean, if I'm already active now, Jesus,
this is our
maybe
time.
my man is like 18 today. I don't know.
Girl, 18-year-old. Oh, that's a whole other topic. Let's get to the topic because we've been fucked around and got to that topic.
We do have a really good topic though. This is a really, really good one. And this was floating around on IG. I don't remember what reality show it deprived from, but
this is one of many.
But basically, the question at hand is it okay to date someone that was married or in a relationship with someone you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
from Porsha. So
that's
Porsha Williams.
I don't watch it, so y'all go ahead and y'all.
Porsha Williams from the Atlanta Housewives, one of the biggest franchises of the Bravo network, and probably the biggest Housewives series is Housewives of Atlanta. Nene is not on there anymore, which is kind of crazy. But that's neither here nor there. But Porsha Williams, I guess there's another girl on there named Falynn, ironically.
I heard that on the radio.
So basically, Porsha girl. So Falynn had this Nigerian king girl that had her in this mansion, Uber mansion or whatever. And then Porsha swooped in, and now she's engaged to him. And they were just fresh off of a divorce, maybe like.
So Falyn's dating the Nigerian.
Fallon was married to the Nigerian.
How long has she been divorced from the Nigerian?
I don't think it's been long.
Well, here's the deal. We don't even know if the ink has dried because supposedly they filed for divorce in January. Then Falynn is saying she's still settling her divorce. And I was introduced to Falynn via Instagram because she just kind of lived a high lifestyle. Not a high, like a jet setter lifestyle.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She ended up on Housewives of Atlanta. We all know how production go use on reality shows.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes they just put you in scenarios and
just see what happens.
Porsha brought her on. She was only on maybe 3 episodes. She didn't really get to see much of her.
Right.
But she did reveal on Candy Show that her and Porsha met via their husbands, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Dennis and Simon, they're in the same industry, so they were friends. So that's how she met.
Right.
That's it. Next thing we know, Porsha got a ring on her finger, and it's Mother's Day, and she's with the nigga.
And she's talking about. She's talking about. I'm so happy. I want y'all to be happy.
She said the relationship started a month ago, but it's cap.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: are Porsha and Falynn friends?
Falynn said, "Well, yeah, go ahead."
I mean, I don't know because on the show she was introduced as her friend. We know how production goes, so
right?
We could take that and put that aside. Falynn said that she met her through like her dude. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been an event. It's like, oh, this is Dennis' girl. Right. This is Dennis' baby mom, Porsha. But I don't think they were friends like hanging out. But no, you know, they were
acquaintances
through the show.
They were acquaintances for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, she knew who she was. She knew the nature of their relationship. She went. I guess it was one episode because I haven't watched the show all season. But I guess she went to a. The clip was they went to Falyn's house, big ass, amazing house in Atlanta, mansion, and Porsha was there, and she's like, "Oh, this is my husband," blah 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 blah, et cetera, and then that was that.
When she was introduced to the show, they just had Porsha go to her house to film with her, basically. Right. But at the end of the day, do you fuck with? What was the question?
Is it okay to date somebody that you basically know that they've dated somebody else, like somebody that you know has dated the person, was married to him or in a relationship with him? Is it okay to still date them if you know the person that they dated or was in a relationship with? Okay, well, why? You gotta explain why.
Yeah, I'm with
this
you.
Thing on? Yes.
I just, for me, I'm gonna say yes.
I say yes too.
All you gotta do is say yes.
Yes.
That's what you feel, baby. Undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest, girl. That was some game.
I'm about to let you know.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Just moaning at the end of the song and shit like, and Marsha
make me. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm with the yes, but. I just thought that's why I asked that question. If they were friends and they were like, then bitch, no, that's off.
They were not friends.
But they not friends, so bitch, then guess what? He's up
Porsha
for grabs.
Friend is Shamia.
He's up for grabs.
And her sister and her mama, really.
He's up for grabs.
That was it. That's all I know about.
Thank you, sir. If you know, you know. Shit.
It gets to be that way, especially the older that you get. I think women have to realize too that The pickings are slim.
The pickings are so slim.
And sis, if like it didn't work out with you and him, you know, for whatever reason, it just didn't work out for you guys. Like, you may need to let the ego go down enough just to understand that people are still human and people want to find love again and people want to be happy. And it just may not be with you. People want to strong arm niggas. This is my nigga. I fuck with my nigga. I ain't fuck like, bitch. You gotta let that nigga go. You can't strong arm no nigga. Like, let him go and let him do whatever it is that he gonna do.
I will say the timing is rather interesting. Like,
yeah,
it's so many
because
variables
she wasn't. So you
for
because
that
she wasn't
situation.
necessarily quite. They're not 100% divorced yet.
It was still very fresh. They hadn't been divorced for like a year.
Were
they broken up, like separated prior to?
No, I mean not to public knowledge. You just made a post in January talking
so the
about why they were
inseparable quickly and just got a new bitch.
Yes.
And
that bag talk. Yes,
Falynn and Porsha. Okay,
he
well,
said,
I'm cool with it. They weren't friends
family,
like that. So guess what? It is what it is.
It's just, for me, I don't know. Dennis just looked dumb to me. Like,
girl, he was taking a picture. Like, girl, what is Dennis giving?
For me, or maybe it's just her baby daddy.
Her baby daddy.
I don't know. Maybe I just deal with such you got me fucked up type guys.
For him to be, girl, he probably like, girl, just don't put me on child support, bitch.
Right.
Everything is all good.
Because he got his money too. But
don't even trip.
Like, on a season, it was like, you fucked the stripper. Like, damn, your baby mama fucked the stripper.
Right.
Then it's like, damn, your baby mama fucking your business friend. Like, it just looks, the optics look bad, and she acknowledged that. But to move away from them, just take it off Porsha, because, you know, who knows how big we'll get. But,
right.
You know, hate this nation.
Right.
But
how about that?
So we're all in agreement that it's okay.
It's proxy. It depends how proxy to me. Like, how close. Because when you do shit like that, you better, that nigga y'all best to be in it to the end.
Ready to ride.
Right.
You have always said that too.
From day one.
If you're going to make that decision, make sure y'all ready to ride. Yeah.
If you're going to make a decision to deal with like a friend ex or a friend current and y'all happen to find love, make sure y'all rock that shit out and stand the test of time.
And I think it's the nature of the relationship, like you were saying too. Like, I always hold marriage at a higher regard. So I almost kind of subscribe to the fact that when people say, you know, if you're not married, you single. I kind of believe that. Because it's kind of like, you know, I think that it is just downright, you out of pocket. You fucking with somebody's husband, unless they separated, you know they separated, they legally separated, or they going through their shit. And you know that based on the fact of your access to him. You know what I'm saying? You know if you got to call the nigga after hours, if he got to only pick you up on certain days or whatever, you fucking with a married man, what that's going to look like and what that's going to feel like. Right. But if he's legally separated and, you know, they're going through their things or whatever it is, what it is. But if a man is married and you playing them kind of games, or, you know, she was married to him and now they divorcing, to me, I'm like, I don't know. I probably think twice about it. Yeah. But he bagged up. Apparently, he owned barbershops.
He owns
restaurants.
He owns a lot like that.
Them Nigerians, like girl. Them African girl. Can you pass me the Clico?
Yes, I just feel like, I mean, I don't necessarily, at this particular age, I just feel like if you taking, you taking. Rather is through paper.
Oh well, don't get it. Yeah, don't get it fucked up, because bitch, he's taking. Right, bitch. Just kidding. Hilarious. I'm sorry,
but like, you just got to be ready to ride that shit the fuck out together. Like, I think, like, if I've known you once upon a time, because it's like, what if you happen to fuck with everybody? Am I supposed to not fuck with nobody?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't fuck all these niggas. I can't fuck with nobody, bitch.
You probably
I can't even get in the rotation. I can't even get in the rotation. What about my rotation?
What about me?
What about my turn?
What about me?
I want to get in that motherfucker too.
Girl, ain't he fucking with me, girl?
Fuck all that. Yeah. I'm feeling that.
But I personally won't go after your man ever. Like, that's
right.
That's the misconception. I don't go after anybody. I don't. But if by happenstance, like, you feel like your man likes me, like, I respect relationships 100%. That came out
Mookie, stop. What is wrong with her?
Kind of leading somewhere else, low key.
No,
like,
I'm just saying personally.
But
like, I respect relationships, so I would never interrupt anybody's. I would never interrupt anybody's relationship or try to get in it. Now, if y'all single. Oh, you was found. I was gonna hold it like hello, like. But if y'all like not together and this person's ready to move on, and y'all completely disconnected, I don't have any real loyalty to you.
Right. At
the end of the day, even if the dude decided to cheat, right, I don't have loyalty to you. Like, take that shit up with that man. He's the one who lays next to you and tell you what he'll never do. I've never told you I won't fuck with him.
Right. Right. You gotta respect the game. I'm all about respecting the game. What happens is sometimes is. So let's say, okay, so Porsha, you know, fucking with her ex-husband or whatever, Falynn's ex-husband, it is what it is. So let's say Falynn decides to fuck with one of her old niggas. Are you still gonna be able to keep it player, or is it now, or now is it a problem? Because it's your turn.
It's fair game.
Because a lot of women to fuck with one of her own niggas.
A lot of women. Well, it's fair game. You can say that, but a lot of women.
It's fair game.
Try to be player in church or whatever. You out of your element anyway, because we're not even supposed to be moving like men. But if you feel like you have the capacity to do it, then you got to do it all the way through. If you losing in a situation, or you got to take your L's too. And if you can't keep it player at all times, then what are we doing?
Don't play the game.
Don't play the game if you can't keep it player, because baby girl, your nigga could get got too. So your baby daddy, if you taking somebody else's ex-husband, your baby daddy could get caught too. If Falynn wasn't like no little bum ass little,
she's not. Her according to her ex, she comes from money, so this ain't nothing new to her.
Don't let her pull up on Dennis. Is it a problem?
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be a problem then. Is Dennis available? Let him know I said what's up.
Let him know I said what's
Go get a cocktail and just chop some game and shit.
Sidebar. Wait. This makes me think of when Meek Mill started fucking with Nicki and that shit hit the internet. And then I think Safari followed his baby mama and she said something and Meek was like, nah, you said this one out. I just thought that shit was funny. Meek was like, bitch, if you don't, I ain't with it.
That's what's not about that, bitch.
I ain't with it.
You would love that.
I would never, and then I didn't hear a peep after. Not the new baby mama, the first one. I didn't hear a peep after.
Keep it player. Church. If it's going to be church, let it be church. Like, don't switch it up.
No.
Because you're losing, or what seems to be losing in that moment. You got to keep it player all the way around if you're going to move like that. That's all I'm saying. Because it will eventually be your turn.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, even if I am on bullshit, you better not be. I know.
You said what?
Even if I'm on bullshit, you my ex, then you better not. Like,
that's that double standard shit.
This other Gemini, like, don't do it. Have higher standards than my ass. I don't know.
That's the funniest shit.
You get to double back on my ex, nigga. What the fuck? No,
you
curve that bitch so we can look away. That's all I'm saying. Don't
y'all better watch your exes. If you all I'm saying again, if you have the gall and the balls to live your life freely, which we all should be free. We don't hold anybody hostage. You can't hold no gun to no man head to stay with you, to be with you, to love you, care about you, or none of that. A man is gonna do what he wants to do. So you have to relinquish him and let him do what he's gonna do. However, if you're dealing with someone else's man, or you done picked up somebody else's man because maybe it just didn't work out or whatever, then that's cool, because maybe y'all will find happiness and success or whatever within your union or whatever, But just keep in mind, tables can turn, and you need to be prepared. You need to woman up and understand that those shoes can also be on your feet as well. You got exes, you got baby daddies, you may have ex-husbands of your own. You know what I mean? Better watch the niggas.
That just be hurt relationship. Like, let me go fuck on you. Like, you ain't gonna you gonna be mad you did that later. Like, let me have your man in peace.
Maybe.
Not if you know what that shit hitting for. Like, you gonna be disappointed, bitch. You go fuck them if you want to.
Stupid.
You're going to be very disappointed.
Good luck.
It ain't all what the hype is.
Right.
Or what you think the hype is.
You shouldn't have been bragging on that nigga, bitch. I probably wouldn't have been interested.
That's the funniest shit.
I'm joking.
That's the funniest shit.
Joking.
That's it.
That is
okay, y'all. Well, so the consensus is we're gonna keep touching our hair all episode long, y'all. This is a ghetto show. Y'all like this show?
It's ghetto.
It's a little ghetto. But it's good, though.
You can date someone even if you knew their past, because that shit is over. Unless it's somebody in your immediate circle. And if you do that, y'all best be ready to write that shit out. Okay, ain't no coming back from that.
No. If it don't work out, then it's gonna look kind of, janky.
But at the end of the day, like, that relationship's ended. I'm sorry that he decided to move on with someone else. You're bad. He should have cheated respectfully, I guess. Ooh. If that's such a thing.
And cheating respectfully is a whole other situation.
Oh, God. I didn't even know we was going to get into it. That was such a great segue. Respectfully, Justin LaBoy.
And it's just that word, respectfully. Like, it's okay. So let me try to see if I can paint a picture off this Clico and shit. Okay, it's like you in a relationship with a nigga.
Yes.
Right? And maybe y'all been rocking for a long time.
Okay.
You know your nigga to a T. He knows you to a T, right?
Okay.
And maybe your nigga likes bitches. Like, maybe y'all out.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, like,
Okay, no,
your man's a man.
Your man is a man. He likes
rolling.
bitches.
Okay.
It's certain little shit that you. And social media, I hate because we didn't even.
Ooh, that's your page, girl.
Right.
How are they supposed to maintain when it's so much? It's so much of
so much ass and shit, coochie and shit popping on Instagram.
They say, how can I stay
And
faithful?
you know what's crazy? Because we were like, we don't even come from a social media era.
No,
we come from the party line, house phones and shit.
You have to pull up.
We kind of with MySpace and shit.
Just like her and DM her or whatever. Like, you bastard.
But anyway, so you know your niggas on the gram and it's so much access to pussy. You just keep it all the way a buck. And it's like it's right there, like the DM, the messages, the likes, the comments. You put a little smiley face on the bitch, then I she gonna think you want to fuck her. It's all type of weird shit that goes on.
So you're going to say, how can you do it respectfully, or is it such a thing? Because
so I'm just saying, okay. So it's more beyond even social media, but basically, like you just know your man. He loves you. He fucks with you. Y'all got y'all thing going on.
Y'all solidify.
You guys understand what your situation is.
Okay.
So you find out.
Okay.
He's fucking with
She's setting it up.
I'm trying
to
paint a picture.
Shit. She's setting it up.
It's set. Cheating respectfully is set. I feel you, but
so you know these things about your man. You know you kind of know how he moves. You know that he likes other bitches. You know there's certain things that you know about him, but y'all have y'all foundation,
right?
Okay, so something comes up. You find out like maybe he kicked it with a bitch, or maybe he didn't come home when he was supposed to, or you know something happened. Basically,
right. Are you asking how we feel about it?
And he wind up. Something happened.
Right. You find out about it.
And is it a pass?
Depending on how he do it.
That's not cheating respectfully. That's just fucking cheating.
What is cheating?
So the question is though,
right?
What is it like? So
there a
is
way?
Cheating respectfully asking you?
No.
Okay, so what do you consider cheating respectfully?
I think cheating respectfully is that you cheated on me and I have no idea that shit happened fucking last year. Didn't have a clue.
Oh. so wait, time out, bitch. Last year and shit. Like, nigga, you did what with her?
Didn't have
last
a clue.
summer?
Didn't have a clue.
Didn't have a clue.
Didn't have
you.
So you're saying finding out about it. You're saying
you
finding
cheated.
out about
Not
it
an inkling.
later.
That's
No,
hilarious.
not finding about it at all. It's cheating respectfully to me.
Keeping it away.
That's what I would think.
What?
Keeping it away from your partner.
What do you say? No one wants to get cheated on, but in the event that they're cheated, don't ever let me find out. Period.
So wait, how is it if you never find out?
I got a different.
For me,
I'm confused.
Well,
okay, wait. Let me register this.
The way I would the way that registered to me as cheating respectfully is I never
break it
find
down.
out.
Right.
That bitch don't even have the balls to acknowledge
To feel bold
anything,
enough,
to
right.
come to me as a woman,
Right.
about nothing.
Right.
She would never. You would never be sloppy enough for me to find out one way or another. You would never get too comfortable. I would never fucking know. I would trust you so much that nigga, I won't question.
I think I'm gonna have to
anything.
agree with you
For
on
me.
that.
Why did you interject in that manner?
That's respectfully. Like,
Right, okay.
Like, I'm doing it so
you
slick,
doing your
low
dirt
key.
way somewhere else. Like, nigga, we're happy. I thought we were
It's
happy.
not in my face.
To the point where if I find out, I would be so confused. I'm like, nigga, I thought we were good.
It's kind of almost like the bitch
I
is
thought
on
we
board
were
too.
good.
Like, you know how bitches get real sloppy. Like, well, I was with your nigga the other night, and here's a picture and all that shit.
I mean,
but even
that's
the bitch is low key kind of on board with the
on that
cheating
Khloe
respectfully.
Kardashian side of the
Kind
game. Yeah.
Yes. I would never know.
Like to the point where you just never. That's sick. First of all,
The realities of it all.
the reality of trusting, right? Ain't that some shit? That's why you can never trust 100%. 98, nigga, because I'm always looking. Just
I trust you to
because.
be who you are.
All the time.
There's that.
that's, you know what?
I feel like cheating respectfully. Niggas, like we talking about being player, keeping it church. Niggas want to be that player ass nigga so bad, and so every nigga want to feel like he different than the next, and you know hold himself to a certain regard, and this, that, and the third, and move a certain way or whatever, and keep it so gangsta. And a lot of these niggas, about 95% of these niggas, be lying. All the time, lying, and that's the only way they're able to jug and kind of maneuver in between these interpersonal relationships with these women. And so if they do have a lady at home and they're dealing with other women, a lot of them are lying to kind of make that situation to make it make sense for these women, so they feel like they're getting what they need, and he can kind of placate them a little
they're lying
bit.
to which woman? The one at home or the one in the streets?
In the streets.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, so you know what I'm saying? Just and to me, I kind of feel like if you gonna cheat, You know what I'm saying? I'm of the cloth where it's like, you know, I just don't feel like it's very many niggas that's gonna be like, look, like, you know, I got a wife, I got a bitch, like I love her, like I'm never gonna leave her, like it is what it is. I fuck with her. We've been down.
You feel like
hold on. No. We've been down. Hold on. We've been down for however long we've been down. I'm not leaving her ever. I fuck with her. She builds me up. I love her to death. But you a bad bitch. So what's up? Y'all niggas not getting that off.
No, I think they are.
Y'all not. I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I think
I was going to. I agree with you because I was going to say it's a lot of niggas in that situation.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead.
I would no, because if that was the case, these niggas will lead a bitch. But whenever you fuck with a nigga who got, let me keep it a bug. Whenever you fuck with a guy who got a woman, you know he's not going to leave her. So this goes out to you, sis. If you're waiting, stop. Because he's not going to leave her.
Not a PSA.
Hit hard.
He's not. Niggas know what it is, and niggas don't talk about their woman because it's like, bitch, don't bring my bitch. Don't got shit to do with you.
But why not? Why are we hiding?
It's not hiding. Like she don't got shit to do with you. And when you're the other woman, trust. I played every position possible.
Why is it?
But I feel like too sometimes in the scenario the bitches know that you got a bitch or a wife at home.
No, they know, but it's like, what are we gonna talk about with her? How much I love her?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Absolutely.
No, I still
wait,
no.
And the bitch knows though.
My point is, the woman already knows.
Does she?
She know, nigga. He ain't with her on fucking Mother's Day, on Father's Day, on Christmas, on his birthday, on
the holidays and
on
shit.
Because,
the holidays count like a motherfucker. We can run down the list of when he's absent from her. The holidays count like a motherfucker.
She know what's up. She knows what's up.
I feel like more on his end because bitches gonna do whatever they gonna do.
No, what I'm saying, the nigga will know, and he will know. I think niggas really say like, yeah, that's my bitch. I fuck with her. You know I do.
I don't think they do.
They do.
Okay,
they do.
sis. Well, yeah, you could let me know. You can give me some. I feel like it may change depending on the man's income because then it's kind of like, bitch, you're disposable. It's 10 of you. It's 10 of you. Literally, it's 10 of you. It's so many bad bitches. I'm gonna fuck all.
There's so many.
Like you don't have to stay. I already got my wife, so you don't have to stay. So I feel like you're more disposable if a man has a certain level of wealth. But like for these, niggas out here moving and shaking, I don't think y'all keeping it 100 as y'all claim yourselves to be. I'm 100.
I really see both sides to this.
No, like when you're a woman, you fucking with a dude because he gonna say he got a woman. Most of the time, niggas say they got a woman up front. It's the ones who hide the relationship as a whole and completely blindside you. That's a whole nother story. Other than that, you know when he's not available because you know he in a whole relationship. He may protect that, but he gonna let you know up front, nigga, this is what it is. And whatever you choose to do beyond that is totally up to you because niggas don't like to take the blame for nothing. Like that's why you knew what it was.
You knew what it was. You playing boyfriend with the bitch. You pulling up on the bitch.
You knew what it was.
Right.
At the end of
the
day.
It's a sick fucking game.
It's a sick game.
It's a sick game.
Better keep your head on the swivel. Keep that grind going. Don't let go of that.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Keep your head on the swivel. Keep that grind going.
I have to take all this in.
Every time we get to the end, you like, let me. It's a lot to consider. It's really a lot to consider.
What do you do?
I think there is I guess so. Then there is a way to do it where if you're going to do it anyway, we've already had the conversation. If all men cheat, blah 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 blah. So if they're going to do it, especially again, you're talking about high earners. A lot of influence or just successful. Again, that doesn't have to be entertainment related. They could be very successful in their right. They could be very successful in their field. It's gonna potentially come with some challenges, and it's like, is there a way for them to kind of exist in that space and still be respectful? And I guess my final stance is, if you able to keep it all the way 100 with, okay, maybe not with me, but. If you're able to keep it all the way 100, because you can't keep it 100 with me, but you may not want to because whatever you think I'm whatever. But keep it 100 with how you moving. Like, don't be a liar. Don't be a con artist and that's how you moving around. Like, be 100. Like, do you have to divulge every single detail about your marriage, your relationship? No, but I mean, if you lying and trying to do all of these little moves, these sneaky moves to make bitches fuck with you, like, you weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like your player card is revoked.
That's where I would say, just not even cheating respectfully, but that's where the lines will get blurred and you can't even get mad at the bitch at that point. Like, if you're saying, y'all beefing, y'all having issues, if you're sharing that information and setting it up as if you don't even fuck with your woman, your baby mama,
a little bit different.
That's when it get tricky.
You got me fucked
right.
up.
If you acting like y'all really ain't shit,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it's different, but it is what it is. However,
what it is.
we do have a shout out. We're going to.
Whose man is that?
Our hometown.
Stop,
please. This is the wrong show for anything.
Well, our hometown shout out today.
Keep it 100 and shit.
She's too much shit.
She's a rare. Keep it run. Are you in 100? What's up, butter? Shout out to you. I'm wearing all your shit today on my podcast. I pulled up on you. I bought some merch.
Wait, where's the camera?
I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to run a mile or 2 or 3. I don't think not anytime soon.
Good color.
Used to run track.
Bitch, like, that's what I'm saying. I ran my whole fucking life, bitch. I ran my whole life.
Girl.
All my life I had some fighting shit, like, bitch.
Right.
I ran my whole life, but you know what? It's a different type of cardio.
I know that's right, girl. That age
even
ain't
riding
no
the fucking
joke.
bike. Even riding the bike, I was like, excuse me.
Girl, we was in Westchester riding them bikes or whatever. So I'm like, these thighs are not built any longer.
And I'm gonna just shout him out. You know, he has been doing his, his community work.
Yes.
Keeping Run 100 has been very successful for the past year, maybe 2.
Absolutely.
I always say I'm gonna get out there, but I haven't yet. I will one day.
Yes.
Thursday nights, I think he does it. Thursday nights.
But shout out to Butter. You know, he has established an amazing brand for the community. People are coming out there. It is for health. It's for wellness. You know, it's so many benefits to running and exercising and its community again.
Yeah, so come out if you're looking for a club to run with, to get physically fit with.
I spent some coins with Butter.
100.
I got the hat on and the shirt, the whole shit.
The whole merchandise, girl.
I got the whole shebang going.
Repping.
I'm repping. Okay, Butter. So shout out to you. You're our hometown favorite for the week. All right. Well, you know what? That's it.
We got another one, don't we? Do we not?
Oh,
no.
yeah, but
we do.
You wait. We got a minute. Shout out to the Vitrine House. Hello,
Vitrine
Jonathan.
House. Is it Vitrine?
Yeah, it's Vitrine.
Vitrine House.
Jonathan Smith.
We got some.
Hoodies. Let me
open it up, bitch.
Wait, let me say something to my Gemini brethren.
my
Gemini brethren. Let me just say,
I love y'all low key though.
5, you have no idea. But I see you, and I got your back.
I know that's right.
Bitch, excuse me.
Your back.
What about my back, bitch?
What about your back? We got everybody back.
Anywho,
It's Gemini gang. Very dope shirt.
I have your back.
Vintage tees.
Vintage tees. You know what I'm saying?
I got some
At the
shoes to
Vitrine
wear
House
with this
and shit.
too. This is dope. This is dope.
The
The whole
Thank you.
trio would be laced in Vitrine House.
5, you know, a way to a woman's heart is through gifts.
And baby, I don't know nothing about
At least
sports. I don't
mine.
know who this is.
That's
I
his
don't know what this
love
is, but I will be having it on.
Acts of service.
Whoa, wait.
Acts
Did we
of
say what his love language was?
He had to Google the shit. I called it before he Googled it, and it was accurate.
Oh, okay.
So,
we know
anywho,
love language will 5.
and we will end there.
And we'll wrap it up. But thank you so much, my Gemini brethren. Thank you.
Thank you. And shout out to y'all, the viewers, for tuning in with us. You guys are subscribing. Please continue to subscribe, share, like.
Yes. And if you want to send us
tap in
stuff,
with us.
DM Christian on the trio pod _ Falynn with her flowers. Move them to the middle.
Yes,
Girl,
please. Get your mama, your baby mama, the funeral arrangements you need to make.
Let me tell you, just because gifts are way better, when y'all cheating respectfully, don't forget to include the gift.
Give her some flowers and shit.
Flowers. Yes. At the
acting
very least, y'all niggas have no class. Classless.
Just because. And on that note, save the date. Music and media.
Music and media, sis.
July 25th. Save
July
the date.
25th.
And that is a wrap.
Bye.